All right, welcome back to Uncut Never Filtered. Today we have for you Goliath versus Goliath.
Man.
A bourbon skirmish of epic proportions. We got George C. Stagg 2024 Buffalo Trace Antique Collection. And in this corner, we got the Reveries Running Down a Dream Single Barrel Selection of Buff Turkey. We got 15 years, 2 months versus 16 years, 130.1 proof versus 130.4 proof. Woo! Gentlemen, get to your respective corners. Let's get it on. So we'll start with the nosing of George C. Stagg. Gosh. If you watched our Love Fest story last week, you'll know that unadulterated vanilla, cherry, dark fruits. You were getting baking spices.
Yes. Best booze I ever put in my mouth.
Caramel.
Sugar and caramel, yep.
But a very, very phenomenal nose. Complex,
Oh,
deep.
it is. It is. Unreal.
Nosing the Reveries 16-year
16 years.
Buff Turkey. I dare say it's Buffalo Trace-esque, Stagg-esque, with a little bit of that wild turkey funk on the backside of the peanut. You get that wild turkey peanut on the back. Sweet.
Cherry peanuts.
Yes, that is it. Oh my God.
I love both.
Each are-
These are my best too.
Each are exceptional in their both different ways.
Yes.
But my God, they're both rich, full, complex, pulling out multiple things just off the nose.
Yeah.
Similar in color, both oily and viscous mothers.
Yep.
Phil, can we please get on the palate?
Yes.
Please.
Yes, we can.
George C. Stagg on the palate.
Heaven, man. I mean, they got juice up in heaven. That's going to be what they're there to serve. I can tell you.
It's like the water table to massage parlor.
I'm getting the caramel, the vanilla, the brown sugar, the strong cherry note.
And it's just powerful. It
It
starts
is.
on the tip of your tongue all the way to that Kentucky hug. That's why I believe last week we all scored it. In the low nines, high nines. You went 9.7, I think,
Yeah,
right?
9.7.
Let's get a little bit of that buff turkey action on the palate.
Buff turkey.
Cheers.
This ain't no cheapo either.
Oh.
Gosh.
Uh-oh. Wow. Different sensation going on. That was, a good burn on the palate. That's sort of like
Yeah,
it completely coats the mouth,
it does.
the entire throat as it goes down. The oily, viscous
It
mother.
does.
Dare say smoother?
Definitely not as much Kentucky hug. In my,
Yeah.
Great on the palate. Man, peanuts are out there, man. Cherry peanuts. Cherry cola with peanuts. Man, that's one of my favorites.
So what you did as a kid, take peanuts, chew them, and then drink some cherry cola?
I put them in
There you go, man. Fuck it. Too much animal to be a man.
it. Yeah.
Good hug on the backside, too. So that's
Gosh.
instant ignition, the George C. Stagg.
Yeah.
That's a creeper, man. It's a nice coating, smooth, and then
Reaper.
the fire,
Yeah.
fire opens up on the backside.
I'm going to tell you, these are 2 stud bottles.
Yeah, we very well may
2
be
studs.
doing the whiskey of the year evaluation.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. These are 2 studs. What was the what you have to pay for the
It's a lot. It was $350 after tax and shipping is around $375. But this is a phenomena that once in a lifetime, once the buff turkeys are gone, unless they have some sort of evil plan we don't know about,
Yeah.
that shit's gone forever.
That's an excellent bottle, and I'd have that bottle.
So at that price range, I fully expected we'd have an opportunity to buy a backup.
Yep.
That shit was sold out within the first few hours. It never made it past my tier in Patreon. So the second or third tier never
seen
escaped it. I got one of the last ones. And for that price point, for that to go that fast, that's a special
it
bottle.
is.
It's a single barrel buff turkey. That's batshit crazy.
And
Batshit crazy.
excellent. It's right up there with the Stagg. In my book.
They said on the description of that when you drink it, you compare it to this.
Yeah.
That's why we're
The
drinking it with it.
legend.
They did. They called it a George T. Stagg single barrel pick.
Wow.
That's what that was
And
compared
I
to.
agree.
It's not wrong. They're not wrong anyway.
I agree 100%.
No.
Jesus. We have a tough task ahead of us, boys. I'm going to tell you what.
Yeah.
Let's do one more sip of each,
All right.
declare a winner, and give the reveries a score.
That is a super bottle. Unreal, dude. Man, I am just so lucky to be in this bourbon club, man. Uncut, never filtered. Jeez. Man.
Tell all your friends, kids. 40-year-old men live in your mom's basements. We see you. Know your fan base, Philip.
Great bottle. Nose. Good. Is it comparable to the Stagg? Yes, it's close. But they have the characteristics. We know what buff turkey is, right? I love the pink. I'm a Russell's guy, you know. But hey, I'm going to have to go total score, nose and palate here around an 8.8. And it could easily be a 9. I mean, it's right up there. It's with these are two legends.
But you're leading towards the Stagg.
I am.
All right. Can't go wrong with that.
I believe the Stagg is better tonight. But it doesn't mean anything about this. I mean, I would give this a 9.5, the buff turkey. I think on the right night, it beats the Stagg, the George T. Stagg. The idea of bourbon is George T. Stagg, in my opinion. When you talk about the best, this is it. This could beat the George T. Stagg on the right night.
It's great. It ain't no doubt.
Yeah.
You're right. It's close. It is.
9.5, definitely.
Man, it is close. Like Phil said, I think a true blind, if we blinded this, we just drank these bottles down, tit for tat blind, it'd probably be a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
Truly, in all the
I
senses of the
was
world.
really good.
You could definitely smell the Buffalo Trace influence in that buff turkey, but on the nose and off the palate, while it screams Buffalo Trace, on the front of the palate, it is kicking you in the throat. Oh, and I'm wild turkey too.
Yeah.
And for tonight, I agree with both of you. Any given night, I might change my mind, but on this very date, I'm going to give it off a 9.4 to my man, the Reveries, running down the dream. 0.1 above George T. Stagg. No disrespect. I'm going to tell you, if we blind that 100 times, it's 50-50. Those were
Right.
both special bottles because of the friendships we forged before we got into our bourbon journeys and after we were able to acquire these two bottles. We were truly blessed and lucky to be
We
having
are.
this. I remember around June, right? You see YouTube channels Bourbon of the Year so far, and we're sitting down here like, man, I don't think we've found those bottles yet.
Oh, we found them.
It has completely turned upside down. It is getting crazy as shit. I know there's another buff turkey release coming from the Reveries. This is going to be a 17-year. I sphincter up as I think about what the price of that means. Like, I'm going to get it. We got to do it. We have to do it. This is some crazy, crazy shit. What do you guys think? Who do you think's the winner? Is there anything we said that's off kilter? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, we will see you next week. Until next time, cheers.
Cheers.
This was the best booze I ever put in my mouth. Second best thing I've ever put in my mouth. The first thing, though, you got to watch the paywall. Uncut Plus.